Episode number 25 of the Unnamed Show Holiday Edition. Enchante is a must.
The Raiders' big win keeps their playoff hopes alive.
And the BKG will be hiring 5 more agents.
Away we go!
And we are here for the Unnamed Show.
Great music going on, and they have specialty drinks.
Anything Vegas, pretty much.
Everything Vegas.
I can see why this would be a great place. Yeah. And they can go have fun at night.
Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out.
Hey, what's going on? It's Brendan King from the Brendan King Group at Real.
And Jack Palermo from the Brendan King Group at Real.
And this is episode number 25 of the Unnamed Show. The holiday edition.
The holiday edition.
It is the holiday edition. It is the holidays. But before we get to that, as always, text VIP to 702-553-1955 to join our text list. Text VIP to 702-553-1955. We have a couple things to talk about before we get into the show. The BKG is excited to announce that we'll be adding 5 more agents to the team by the end of January. If you're interested, check out www.jointhebkg.com. We'd appreciate it. We're looking for motivated, excitable agents who want to be on a fun team with the rest of us crazy people. Yes. But no, we're definitely looking for a good culture fit to our team and looking for 5 more people. But in the meantime, if you just want to follow our Instagram, we have a new Instagram account at Brendan King Group. Unfortunately, we lost our old account. We have no idea why. If anyone knows somebody at Instagram, please have them reach out. But we have
they don't answer our calls.
It's in the meantime, it's a little too late because just follow us at Brendan King Group. So follow us at Brendan King Group on Instagram. We'd really appreciate it. That would be super helpful. We're starting with 24 followers, so we got a long way to go to get back to a couple thousand.
Long way to go. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll definitely get there.
Hopefully, with all of your help.
Thanks to the holidays, that always means we get together, and we had a great holiday party the other day at North Italia. Thanks for coming, Jack.
Thanks for having us. It was delicious.
Yeah, so good, so good. So if you've never been to North Italia, it's awesome. There we are. Look at that.
Look at that. Homemade pasta they have there, which is amazing. Homemade pizza.
Every single day. Oh my God. Every single day they make their pasta from scratch. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Great food if you've never been there. Great wine. Honestly, great service. Great ambiance. All around, it's a great place. If you haven't been to North Italia, definitely check it out. It's worth a night out.
Super fun atmosphere,
We had an awesome time for sure.
Tons of fun.
One of the things that Vegas is suddenly turning into is like a Christmas
winter wonderland
hotspot, like winter wonderland, Christmas hotspot. We've got Enchante down at the ballpark, which is beautiful. You've checked it out recently, right?
It's awesome. It is really cool. The lights are amazing. The little shops for the kids. You know, they have great cocktails.
How did I miss that? I didn't even see the little shops. I was there for.
They're like up
4 hours.
up on the top where like all the vendors are.
Oh, okay.
Super
We didn't
cool.
wander on the other side there then. Yeah,
super cool. They ice skating. They got ice skating, which is crazy for the kids, and you know, for people that are in shape and don't want to break their hip, they can do that as well.
And Santa's there, of course, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You had mentioned before, like that you were telling me that Mrs. Claus sits there and reads you a book.
Your stories.
Yeah,
so like
awesome.
you make the parents wait in line for Santa, and the kids get to go listen to stories.
Which is a good idea.
Claus.
As you're standing around, there's actually something for the kids to hang out and watch. Yeah.
It was really cool. They have a little crafting area for the kids. Tickets are still available. It goes through January 2nd, so please do check that out. It's probably the coolest place in Vegas, I think.
And not too bad.
Christmas.
$25 to $35, I think, in that range, which honestly, for how much they have there, as opposed to just getting a $50 picture at the mall.
Right.
Ice skating, fire pits, crafts, Santa, Mrs. Claus.
Right.
Like it's got a cool mix of a lot of fun stuff to do for only like $35. I think it's
different than the stinky mall Santa.
Hey, we had a good one back at Garden State Mall in New Jersey. Anybody else from New Jersey probably would agree. We had like a killer Santa Claus. Like I swear, there's only one, of course, but he was at Garden State. Mom.
Yeah. Nice. Whenever he came to Chicago, he stank a little bit. But anyway.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
I did not witness that one. That's pretty hilarious.
So always don't forget to check out our blog of 9 awesome things to do in Las Vegas in December. So one of the things is Ethel M's Chocolate Factory in Henderson. Super cool. Cactus gardens are all lit up. One of our agents, Caroline, was just there with her daughter, which was cool. There they are, Caroline and Maya. So yeah, it's a really cool place. Another thing, and they, make their own chocolate there, so you can taste hot chocolate, little treats and candies. And
this
stuff.
is why we all gained 20 pounds during Christmas.
100%.
Yeah, Ethel M's is one of the 9 on our blog. So of course, check out the site. We'll have the links below. But yeah, we've got 8 other things to do besides Ethel M's. I think Cosmo's on there and a bunch of other stuff.
I bet you Enchante's on there.
I'm sure. Based on what I've seen, I'm sure Enchante is on there.
Yeah.
And of course, holidays means decorating. And Christopher Todd, who is a celebrity home decorator, I guess is the go-to man for this particular thing. It was in the Review Journal the other day. I guess he's donned a ton of celebrities' homes for Christmas.
Yeah.
Not at my house. It's me and my wife.
Right, man, same here.
But
this is the design center. A couple pictures of the design center. Another one of his design center. And we have this house in the Ridges in Summerlin.
And supposedly his designs range anywhere from $4,500 all the way up to $65,000.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure is probably a pretty killer Christmas setup.
This one's in Kentucky right here. Yeah. Looks pretty insane. Yeah, I mean, it's $65,000 should do it.
Yeah, and he only does 10 to 12 homes a year, so I guess he's the go-to guy for only 10 to 12 homes a year for Christmas he does. So yeah, pretty cool. Congrats.
Here's Vanessa Williams' house in New York, which he did, which is pretty cool.
Where's this one?
New York.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This looks pretty, it's pretty insane.
Yeah.
And this one's in Nashville, this 28-foot wooden table designed by him, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's a pretty beautiful setup that he has on all these homes. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The thing about it is he seems to have a theme throughout, and it's extravagant.
not like my house. We just throw up anything. Hey. Yeah. Well, this is actually Brendan's gift because this is episode 25 and it's our silver anniversary.
Silver anniversary.
So,
thank you, Jack.
The silver nutcracker.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So of course we've got the Winter Funderland. Is how they put it in the Review Journal. But there's so many things to do. One of those being the Bellagio's Conservatory, which honestly,
it's awesome.
Always,
it's beautiful. Everything that they change it to is awesome. Christmas is my favorite. They always have the polar bears, which is awesome. It's just really cool. I love it. I love taking my nephews there, and other niece and nephew there, and the kids really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, they always, every holiday, every season, they do an amazing job. It's always worth a look to check out the Bellagio. And of course, we have a couple other things. Merry Crimson, this is a new one.
It was here last year. It's pretty cool, though. They put like the igloos outside now, which is kind of neat.
That's why I didn't recognize it, because that's right, they did have it last year.
Yeah, but it's really, really cool. They have a ton of different drinks, which is pretty amazing. Here we go, they have the top 10 drinks. So number 1, all my friends are snowflakes.
Hilarious. That one's hilarious. Dear Santa, next year, I promise.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I never want to hear you sing that again. Gingerbread kiss and holiday wishes is another drink.
I think Santa might be a stalker. It's another one.
Oh my God. I guess that's a little twist on I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah, it could be.
It's like the opposite.
Yeah, a little bit.
One was wanted, one
wasn't. Definitely the opposite.
But yeah, so check it out. Merry Crimson over at the Red Rock. It's actually at the old Cherry Lounge. Well, it still is, but it's the
Crimson Cherry, yeah.
The Crimson Lounge, or Merry Crimson for Christmas. Definitely worth checking out. Another one is the Nightmare Before Christmas immersive viewing experience. Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
We're so glad that you dressed for this event.
I did today. A little bit.
All black.
You know what though? I'm representing with the BKG swag today.
Yes, you are.
I'm dressing down and up all in one.
You're good to go to the Nightmare Before Christmas.
I am a little bit. I'm a little Tim Burton today. But yeah, so it's It's over at Area 15. It's Tim Burton's Nightmare. Oh my gosh, Nightmare Before Christmas immersive viewing experience. So it's all just different parts of the Burton classic, and it's kind of a fun movie. My kids used to sing a song from that.
Custom cocktails. Sounds like fun.
That seems to be Jack's theme all the time.
Cocktails.
And of course, I am dressed for the weather today.
Yes, you are dressed for the weather today. The weather. So we got rain today. A little drizzling out there. But for Christmas Eve and Christmas in the 60s, which is nice, and it gets a little cooler on Monday.
Yeah, and 60s
Sunday.
for us is normal for winter. It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
And I saw in Mammoth they're getting like 130 inches of
snow. It's crazy.
So your buddy Sean, I'm sure, will be seeing Instagram stories of him getting buried.
I haven't checked, but I think he was heading back to Chicago for the holidays. So I don't know if he got out or not. Who knows?
Yeah. And then I know Brian Head's going to have like 30 inches of snow. So it's going to be a wintry Christmas for sure. If anybody's going to be in the mountains, I know Colorado's getting slammed too.
Mm-hmm.
Not here. We're just getting some rain.
A little rain and 60 degrees.
Yeah, well, that's why you should move to Vegas.
We'll take it.
And then here's a little. This was a good idea that David had a little family Christmas tree BKG team rundown. So let's check out the trees.
There's mine.
Jack's Christmas tree. Well done, Jack.
Yeah,
well
thank
done.
you.
Very
thank
classic.
You very much. Thank you very much. Nice classic.
We have Caroline's Christmas tree, little train on it. That's cute. Denise's Christmas tree with her little Skipper Key, her little dog there. That's another beautiful tree. Maxine, that's one of our actual virtual assistants. She's our marketing girl. She's out in the Philippines. Awesome tree. David's Christmas tree with the fire. We got scared before we saw the stockings.
We thought his stockings were lit
up. There's Kylie's Christmas tree. How many years has this train been in your family? 3 generations, which is awesome.
Has been in the family.
Awesome tradition. They've had this train in their family for 3 generations. Carly's Christmas tree, loving the top hat.
Loving the top hat.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
And then that's our Christmas tree. In this photo, I was like, I think my tree's crooked, but I realized because my ceiling slants.
It looked like it needed a V8 in the picture.
Like, yeah. It's like, I think I need to tip my tree to the left a little bit. But I think it's actually a visual, what do you call that?
It's a beautiful tree, Brendan. It's a beautiful tree.
So awesome. Hey, if you guys have Christmas trees, send us your photos too. And then of course we have the Monday Market Update every single Monday. Go to our website or check out any of our social media. You'll always get a shot of that. Oh, look at the
Brendan
little Christmas
with the hat. I like that.
Wait for it.
Hey! Very nice.
Every single week, you can always get the market update if you text market to 702-553-1955. We'll put you on the list, and every Monday you'll get the Monday market update
directly to your phone.
Yes, it will. So always, every Monday, you'll get the market update if you text market to 702-553-1955. I think you guys know the number by now.
I hope you know the number by now.
So a little bit of real estate news, a little outside of the holiday news. Marc Andreessen and Ben Horowitz from the well-known Andreessen Horowitz team of equity fund guys, they're heating up the Las Vegas housing market. So they've been buying up luxury properties for a little while now. And both of them, I think, neighbors to each other, are trying to set records with the homes. The home set behind 4 gates sold for $14.5 million, a record sum for the area. Not to be outdone, Andreessen paid $36 million for a swath of vacant land as well. So both of these guys are competing to buy whatever the heck they can.
Right. It seems like everything.
Yeah. So Andreessen Horowitz fame, for some reason, they are just as excited and juiced about the Vegas market as we are. And if anything, we should learn from this. They are money guys, like they're equity fund guys. They know where the deals are. I think a lot of people are seeing that Vegas has been just kind of a cheaper market compared to most of the West Coast, and they're taking advantage of it. We'll see how that duel ends. But if they want to keep dueling, go ahead.
And also, if they don't like their agent, they can always give us a call.
So another thing is the Las Vegas Water Board approves grass ban for new development. So what's going on with this?
So it's like, I guess so newer developments aren't allowed to have grass.
Okay.
In their properties. So it's either like, synthetic turf, or you can do desert landscaping and rocks. But because of the water shortage, no grass.
And back in the day, it used to be that you could have grass in the front yard, and then they actually outlawed that, I want to say, in the mid to late 2000s. Mm-hmm. So I think this is just one more step to protect the city from banning development completely.
Water shortage, big water shortage.
So I think it's a smart move. It means people can't have grass in the backyard, right?
That's right. That's true.
And also no pocket parks.
Nope.
Yeah. So, wow. If anything, if you know anything about Vegas developments in the past 10 years, that was the one area you could have it, is if you had a little pocket park or if you had grass in the backyard. But maybe they'll do artificial. Yeah. You know what? Why don't they do synthetic?
It's not bad.
Turf?
It's not bad. Turf's fine.
Think about it. You pay for water every single year as opposed to once every 10 years having a synthetic turf.
Right.
That's
interesting.
I think that's the route they'll probably go. Yeah, we shall see.
We shall see.
No one knows what will happen with that. So, of course, we're moving on to sports.
NHL pauses the season. Resume scheduled after Christmas break amid the COVID-19 cases that are popping up with Omicron. But
is that how you say it? I cannot remember how to say this.
Omicron, something like that. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
Anyway, but NHL All-Star Weekend is still planned for Vegas. The weekend is for February 4th. So all the best players in the league are going to take part. There's tons of stuff to do. Any All-Star Weekend, there's just tons of stuff to do outside of the stadium, everything.
Have you ever been to one?
I have. It's pretty awesome.
Back in the day?
Back in the day.
I haven't been to one ever. So is it worth going?
A lot of fun. Yeah, it's super fun.
Nice.
There's tons of stuff for like families and kids and everything too.
Oh, cool.
But what's also cool, that same weekend is the NFL Pro Bowl at Allegiant Stadium across the street.
Which is nuts. So both the NHL All-Stars and the NFL Pro Bowl are both going on same weekend. Same city. Crazy. And both have similar events. Like, don't they do the quarterback challenge?
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
The Pro Bowl is pretty fun, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Will they have people in the stands?
We shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
As of now, they do.
Dun, dun, dun. We'll see.
It'll change day by day.
But let's talk Raiders.
Shall we?
We still have a chance. Last time we were talking, we were like, wah, wah, wah. It was starting to.
So you're saying
we
there's
had
a
to
chance.
dig out of a hole a little bit, and finally with the Browns, they looked great.
Yeah, they looked good.
They looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, the Browns. Yeah, the Browns are a good team.
They did have a third-string quarterback.
They did. They did. But hey, a win's a win. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So anyway, they're playing the Broncos. They're dealing with injuries right now. Playing the Broncos this weekend, the day after Christmas, and it's a rivalry game. That's an in-division game. So 125 Legion Stadium, be there or be square.
Yeah, this needs to happen. I think we need to cross our fingers. Not just cross our fingers. They just need to do it. The next 3 games are massive. So hopefully we can lock down these 3, and then we have a 90% chance.
Yeah, 90% chance of making the playoffs if we win the next 3 games.
Go Raiders! Come on.
Broncos, Colts, and Chargers.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's
tough, and tougher.
Yeah,
but
I think
never
we can
know.
do it. We'll do it. Go Raiders! We got this.
Yes.
So next up, this is interesting actually. So Huntridge, Jay Dapper from Dapper Development, Dapper Companies, I should say. SoHo Playhouse will be leasing the property down at Huntridge Theater, which is pretty cool. Check out this rendering.
The brewery looks great.
Like a brewery, a rooftop deck. It looks like the left side of the building there will be the original construction with that barrel roof. If anybody doesn't know what Huntridge is, it's an old cabaret theater that's been in Vegas forever. It used to be a movie theater. I think then they did rock shows, and then it closed down. They kind of tried to open it again, and then it just never opened. And thankfully, Jay Dapper's working on getting this thing going, and SoHo Playhouse is going to be the one to do it.
Looks like it's going to be pretty great.
Yeah, and like smart to put a venue and an eating establishment right next door to each other, because even around there's not something really close.
Right.
But it is a classic building. It's an awesome kind of Art Deco style. Really cool. Great job, Dapper Companies, getting that going. Can't wait to see what you guys do with it.
Be awesome.
Yeah, so Weezer.
Weezer performing a free concert right outside of the T-Mobile Arena in the Strip next month. Drone Racing League announced that Weezer will perform at the final race of the 2021-22 DRL World Championship season on Wednesday, January 5th. So right around CES time.
Yeah, that's cool. Have you ever watched one of these drone races?
No.
Holy cow. Search drone racing on YouTube.
It's cool.
It's pretty insane. These guys, some of them have goggles, some of them use like whatever, but I think all of them have goggles, but they race these drones at like, I don't know how fast it is. I'd be lying if I said the speed, let's say 40 miles an hour, but
50.
they fly them through stadiums, through these like rings.
Yeah.
And they have to hit all their points, just like you see in like video games. It's
cool.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. But that's a different thing. Weezer will be performing for free. That's a whole other thing. But both worth checking out for sure. And don't forget, we have a new Instagram account at Brendan King Group. Follow us, like it, comment, please support. We'd really appreciate it. Or let us know what kind of content you guys want more of. I know one thing people want is home tours.
Sure.
So we're going to really try to add that this year. We're going to try to do a bit more interviews with local businesses. Let us know what else you guys want. That'll really help us make sure that we deliver the right content for what you guys
and all of our episodes of the Unnamed Show.
Yes, yes. You can see our lovely faces as much as you want if you follow us at Brendan King Group on Instagram.
Yes.
And of course, don't forget, BKG is excited to announce that we'll be adding 5 more agents to the team by the end of January. Check out www.jointhebkg.com. You probably don't need me to say www after all these years, but jointhebkg.com. Check it out. We're adding to the team
5 agents.
Yeah, 5 agents by the end of January. And as always, text VIP to 702-553-1955.
Text Market to 702-553-1955.
Or text Dine to that same number if you want either discounts or events going on at different restaurants. As always, we appreciate you guys. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Well, we'll do another show before New Year's.
Before New Year's, for sure.
But as always, happy holidays. We're so happy for you to have you check out the show this week. I'm tongue-tied. I'm ready for the holidays.
It is the holiday edition.
Yes, holiday edition. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
Take care. Have a good one.